Hello, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Next Week Now, your number one source for the hot deck decks in the Curiosity Magic the Gathering format. I'm your host, Trachy, and joining me, as always, is our lovely co-host, Jayfish. How you doing, Jayfish?
Howdy, folks.
Now, you might be wondering, what is Curiosity? Which would be very strange because that means you got onto this YouTube channel without also being one of the players in the Curiosity format, which it happens sometimes, but it's very rare. We mainly are doing these videos just because I have fun doing them. So Curiosity is a 40 card arena format using only cards from one set. In this case, we've got a little mini season for the Lord of the Rings set going on while we wait for Wilds of Eldraine. In fact, we're pretty close to finishing up the season. This Saturday is going to be the last regular week of the Lord of the Rings season, and then the week after that we'll have a little finals thing. Normally we have a top 8 for finals, but this time around, since it's a little mini season, we're just doing the top 4 players. I think both. Well, I know I for sure am in, but I think you're also going to be in the finals, Jayfish, based off your performance this season. So
I don't know, because I might be a no-show next week, so if that factors into your numbers.
it might. I don't know. Like, you've gone 2-1 every week, right?
I have no idea. I know I've lost to you at the past 2 weeks. I don't know about the rest of them.
Right, yeah. Like, I know I'm in for sure since I had 3-0 finishes for the first 3 weeks, so. But other than that, who knows? It hasn't done the scores yet. Anyways, the Curiosity format, only one set. And it's also designed to kind of have the feel of basically the strongest limited deck you can have. And to kind of mirror the limited format, we have rarity restrictions because obviously when you're playing your draft deck, you're not like playing 17 rares unless you're really lucky. But yeah, so you can only play 2 rares / mythics in your main board with singleton copies of each. That means you can't just run like 2 Gandalf, a White Rider. You'll have to do Gandalf, White Rider, and some other rare / mythic in your main. 6 max uncommons with 2 copies of each uncommon, and then you can only have 3 max of a copy of common. And then we have 8 card sideboards as well. And post sideboarding, the rarity restrictions should still apply. So you can only side out like rares for rare / mythics, uncommons for uncommons, commons for commons, and so on. Actually, there is no so on. That's the end of that. But yeah, every Saturday we have an event. Starts at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Pacific Time. I don't know the other time zones. I'm sorry, other people in other countries. My American ignorance is showing. But yeah, free event entry. We are a very fun and welcoming community. We, in particular, love when people bring in innovative decks. And yeah, it's a good time. We have gems, right, Jayfish? Did we get gems for the last week?
I don't think I ever checked because I don't think I won any, but I think so. I think we have gems still.
I think you won, right? You got second place last week.
I don't know. I guess I can do that while you keep doing the intro.
Yeah, but so far this season, we've been getting gems from the tournament organizer that we do this on, Matcherino. But yeah, if you want to join our community, we have a link to the Discord in the video description below, and yeah, so come and join us. Anyways, let's get on to the main meat of the video, which is the deck itself. Now, doing something a bit differently this time. Usually what we'll do is we'll showcase the deck that I played during the week of Curiosity. However, considering it's my last deck we did wasn't the best performing, and this deck is one that I'm going to be playing this week for Curiosity, and it's a deck that's been performing quite well in the format. Well, the archetype has been performing quite well. I wanted to just showcase red-white humans off in the video. So here we go. We got red-white humans. It's a deck that Jayfish is quite familiar with. He's been piloting it for every week. No, well, not every week, but
not every week, but 2 at least, possibly every week. I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, you didn't do it Nazgul week, but I think after Nazgul week you've done it.
I wasn't there in Nazgul week.
Wait, you weren't there Nazgul week?
Yeah, okay. I registered a Nazgul list. I didn't show up, and then every week afterwards, it's been humans.
Okay.
And we did get gems. Thank you, Maturino.
Woo!
Now,
So yeah.
Please fix the problem. Please fix the problem where you can't export deck lists that have swamps in them.
Maturino. Always something with it, huh? Oh well. The reason we use it is because we sometimes get gems, and it looks like we do get gems. So if you place top 4, well, it depends on the number of people we receive, but in Lord of the Rings season, it's basically top 4. If you place top 4, you get gems. Yay. That's how I've gone in my gem numbers up that high. Well, that and going infinite in drafts and seals. But yeah, okay. Red-white humans. Quite a strong aggro deck. Can be very explosive. Particularly with your uncommons. Your Theoden, King of Rohan, and Erkenbrand, Lord of Westfold. These cards will be must-answer threats for your opponent. They go off. Aylmer is also really strong. Just a 5/4 haste that also gets you a 1/1. Like, it's going to be the largest thing on the board. Like, I've never played a match in this format where Aylmer was not the largest creature on the board. Have you, Jayfish?
I did, because of our most recent member, who you'll be seeing their deck list today. So I'll save that for then.
Cool. So I guess most of the time Aylmer is going to be the biggest thing on the board. Not all the time. For rares, we got Eowyn, just, you know, good aggressive creature, can kill anything that is big. So that's cool. And I also added Gandalf White Rider. Normally I would be playing like Horn of Gondor, but that just got banned. So yeah. Yeah, Gandalf White Rider, it's basically like an Erkenbrand. Like, you play it and then you cast spells and you make your creatures bigger. And, you know, you can get it back on 5 turns later if your opponent's alive still. So, yeah, seems like a solid inclusion. If you don't want to play Gandalf White Rider because you never bought the Arena Starter Kit, which includes the code that would give you Gandalf White Rider, you don't want to craft Gandalf White Rider, then instead in this spot I would play like War of the Last Alliance. Easily gets you your legendaries and also has the ult be the Double Strike, which will pretty much end the game. But yeah, if you have Gandalf White Rider, play him. If not, War of the Last Alliance. And then common-wise, we got a bunch of humans. We got Rohirrim the Lancer. We got a couple of Westfold Riders. Not as important since all the good artifacts got banned. Like, Palantir is banned, Andoril is banned, and Horn of Gondor is banned. So, Westfold Rider's not as...
Westfold Rider's not as...
Yeah, it's still good for the Izzet matchup, though.
Yeah, it can still kill Fiery Emancipation, which is the main reason you're playing it. Plus, like 2 mana 3/1, that's a solid body. Rally at the Hornburg is the best card in the deck. Like, you talk about it, Jayfish, since you're the one who's beat it.
Yeah, so Rally, it just gives the deck so much explosivity. Like, I haven't played a list with Gandalf, White Rider, but even with that, like, pump your team, give them all haste. Like, if you can get Rally in hand with, like, any of the uncommons and play them on the same turn, you're going to be doing a ton of damage.
Right. And even
not
just
necessarily Alien, I guess, but like the other two, it's so explosive, giving your team double strike and plus free, not plus free, plus O. It just lets you do so much damage.
yeah, and even just as a turn 2 play, like, you know, you get 2 hasty 1/1s on turn 2. That's a good way to start off the aggression, right?
Yeah, it's basically a shot that leaves 2 bodies behind.
Yeah, so absolutely fantastic card. Errand of Gondor, to provide some card draw. You play quite a bit of legendaries with your uncommons, your rares, and also Rohirrim Lancer. It will cause the ring to make something legendary, so, you know, pretty easy to trigger Errand Rider. I got a copy of Protector of Gondor. Jayfish, you play more copies of Protector of Gondor in your list, but I'm only playing one. That's because I'm mainboarding the Smite the Deathless. I know you like to sideboard those, but I'm on the main. And then for the sideboard, uncommon-wise, we got some Fearfire Foes. Good against... like the mirror matchup, for example, can wipe out one of the larger humans and a bunch of the smaller ones. Improvised clubs, which are very important in the blue-red matchup, since you want to bring these in for your Smite the Deathless, so you can sacrifice whatever the target of Gandalf's sanction is. It is absolutely necessary. You will not win the blue-red matchup unless you have Improvised Club to protect you from Gandalf's sanction. Another copy of Westfold Rider to bring in for that blue-red matchup as well. And then a couple of copies from Banish from Edoras. Like, normally Cast into the Fire would go here, but as we said, all the good artifacts got banned, so... and it might still be correct to play Cast it into fire just for the damage effect. It's decently solid against red white, but Banish, you know, bring it in against like big creature decks like the black-green deck we're gonna see. So yeah, there's the list. And let's get into it. Let's see.
And for me, we will be starting off with the deck track he did play this week.
I challenge you.
You sent it?
Yep.
Or should I? Yeah, I was in the process of sending it. Didn't want to mess it up. So Arena can be a little bit buggy with challenges.
Yeah. Thankfully, it seems they make most of this.
Yeah, it works like 80+% of the time. That's a pretty good percent of the time.
No, this is a one-lander. I cannot keep this. This is a good hand.
This is fine. We did play last week, didn't we?
Yes, you destroyed me.
Yeah.
You did Erkenbrand plus Rally at the Hornburgs. Let's see. In this case, I'll bottom you. Okay. So yeah, we got white-black tokens is the list that we're facing off against. Can do some cool things, but just a bit outclassed by the other lists that we got going on.
Imagine your tokens coming in tapped and also not having haste.
Exactly. Let's go Theoden. I mean, Shadow Summoning is still a good card, but yes, it is kind of outclassed. Oh, and there we got to claim the Precious. We traded? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll play a Westfold Rider. Known as relevant in this matchup. You do have a Flowering of the White Tree, but...
We're gonna muster.
It's got a good body.
Play Rider of Alone.
Okay, I'll smite that. But I'm still not in a great position.
Swamp plus Rider. Imagine I'll be subbing these out because rares are Gandalf the White and Aelmir, so yeah, this is definitely gonna be going out.
Yeah, I have one artifact. I'm playing a copy of Dunedain Blade, but yeah. I'm not getting any additional value off of this, but like I wouldn't have been getting additional value off of this unless you were to play Ring Wraiths anyways. Do you have Ring Wraiths in hand, Jayfish?
I don't know, man. You built the deck. You tell me what I have.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just bring it in as a 3/4 hasty creature.
Yeah, we'll just take the trade.
Okay. I mean, if you do play Ring Wraiths, then anything good for me.
Hold on.
Jayfish, no. You lied by omission. Yeah, I'm drawing too many lands to win this game.
Swing in for 5.
No blocks.
Murder. Not murder. Is this a murder? How many crows do I need for a murder?
No, that's enough crows for a murder.
I was gonna say Murder of Crows, but that's a very different card.
Oh, yeah, that's a blue 4/4 flyer that is quite good, actually. At least, like, in, like, a limited perspective. So it would probably be solid in Curiosity. Would it be solid in Curiosity as a 5 mana?
Probably not. No.
No. Yeah, we kind of gone
If
past
you
that.
want more opinions on Curiosity cards, we're going to be having a set review sometime soon.
Yeah, we got Wild Zone Drain, which is looking like a very good set. Like, the bonus
I'm a
sheet
huge fan of blue tap effects. Definitely going to be having fun with that deck.
Yeah. You're not going to... And plus, they got your card, Jayfish. Yeah, I've lost this game. I got 2 left.
But yeah, it looks like it's going to be a great set. I hope there's also like a black-white... I don't know. Like a way to clone auras, like make copies of enchantments.
There is, yes. Wait, in black-white, you said?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, not in black-white. There is one of the cards, one of the legendaries in green-white, can copy an enchantment that doesn't have a copy of it already existing. And then if it's an aura, you get to scry 2 and untap it.
For a 4-mana free flyer that whenever you target it, it phases out.
Yep.
It's really terrible.
It's
what did we give this card?
We gave it a 2.
Okay, well I don't like keeping in the enchantment. So we're breaking oaths.
Yeah, I have that in the sideboard more for the blue red matchup, since it's like, you know, unkillable by that. So and it's also unsanctionable as well. Ah, no! If one of them was a mountain, I would have kept this. But 3 planes, I cannot keep this hand. Yeah, this.
Well, this one's kind of bad, but he mulliganed, so I'm gonna mulligan as well.
Let's bottom you.
Well, this one's a lot worse.
Oh no.
This is good though. Let's go.
Also, check out my awesome sleeves. I got the Alicia sleeves.
Is it a Alicia or a... No, Ashai is the you know.
No, yeah, Ashai is the elemental. Alicia is the Mardukon from the past, who is also trans representation. Let's go. Also, one just my favorite characters, even before I learned she was trans. She had such a good story.
I just don't like Dragon's timeline. It's a bad timeline.
Yeah, hopefully they'll fix that when we get our return to Tarkir. Let's freaking go. I'm so excited.
And we are going to hold back because I don't win this race.
Let's get our trades going then.
I'm not sure. And something.
Got a decent sized army going on there. Let's
So shadow summoning, was this like a thing from the movie? I vaguely remember Ghost.
Yeah, in Return of the King, they don't have a large.
I didn't see it.
What?
So I didn't see it, so I'm not remembering the right thing.
Yeah, they're like preparing their armies to save Gondor, and they don't really have enough. So Aragorn goes to hold the Oathbreakers to their oath in order to... so they'll basically help out Aragorn, and in exchange he'll hold them to their oath and free them from their eternal damnation. In the movies, it's used as basically to save the whole day, but in the books, he just uses it to destroy, to basically defeat the Corsairs. And then he and the reinforcements he brings are what ends up saving things. Oh, Mirkwood Bats. I go in on the attacks here since I got my menacers, so you'll need some life gain to survive. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead. Maybe I should have cast into the fire. It would be better in this matchup, I think, as well. I don't know. I'll have to think more on that before Saturday.
I mean, it clears the shadow tokens and like the crow, but I don't think it kills anything besides that.
It also gets Westfold Rider in game 1. I think I'd be better off mulliganing this hand. Yeah, I was better off mulliganing the hand. Let's go. I hate to be putting you on the bottom, but... in that case, I should have put a land on the bottom.
Oh, I was going to say I kept a pretty slow hand, but this was a good draw.
Shadow Summoning? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not as good as Rally, but...
Incredible.
That is a pretty good job of blocking. In that case, let's go ahead and swing in with one of the tokens.
Yeah, we'll trade with it.
I'm fine with that. I tend to create a lot of 1/1s, so. What have you got in hand? A bats?
2/4.
Denethor, yes. Let's swing in.
We will double block the Lancer.
Okay. That works for me. Because that will give me my Ring Bearer. And let's play Plains.
Now we're just gonna go play bats.
Nice. Now you can get like Denethor stuff going to get a pretty significant life swing.
It's okay. Like 2 damage, gain 1 life, so it's the net value of 3.
Yeah.
I don't know, paying 2 for this seems kind of bad though.
Yeah.
Thankfully, you seem to be running out of gas.
Yeah.
I blocked or not? It's okay. There it goes. I'm gonna go planes and this dude. It seems to be really lagging for me. Are you experiencing that, or is it just me?
Just you.
Okay.
And a Shadow Summoning, huh? Nope.
Attack for. No, we can attack. We're gonna go 1. Oh, I think you have any instant speed ways to make people.
No, I'm not sure if that exists in this set. Yeah, your board.
I mean, there used to be holes, but that's bad. Now we're gonna downgrade this spirit into just a dude.
No, it's another land. But this is not what you want to see.
I drew a land.
Oh, okay. So.
Oh yeah, that's gonna wrap this up.
Ugh. Very poor draws on my part during that game. Like, that should be a favorable matchup for red-white. Oh, good. We got. I pulled one of the banned cards. I pulled an Anduril. Okay.
Oh, was Anduril banned? Okay, that's good. That's good for me to hear.
Okay, let's go with game 2, which is another one on my list.
Yes, played by our newest community member, Chains of Moxes, I want to say.
Let me check.
Either Chains of Moxes or Chains of Vapors, but I think Chains of Vapors is a spell.
Chains of the Mox is this person.
Yeah.
Always good to have new blood. This is another mulligan.
This is keepable. So what's been going on with your hands? Too top heavy? Not enough lands? Because in my experience, that's
wrong
how
lands. Mainly, I'm drawing like all planes and stuff. But yeah, like not going great. We'll hope that I can keep the momentum. My board is currently solid, though. That's a lot of damage coming your way. But yeah, you're playing a green-black tempt list with a bit of reanimation going on with cycling Generous Ent and then getting it back with Rise of the Witch King.
Yep.
Yeah.
But this might just be too fast at the start.
Yeah. I had to mulligan, but having 4 tokens.
Muster plus Golem.
I'll play another rally.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be enough. On 6. I'm just gonna go ahead and see.
Okay.
Speaking of deep blood, welcome. I can't read what I believe to be kanji.
Let's see. Oh, do we have a new person in the...
Yes, we do.
Okay. I turned my notifications off, so I can't see that. I do not need Westfold Riders in this matchup. Not at all. In a matchup like this, probably best to bring in the Banished from Adora since you're playing Ring Race. Okay, let's run it like that. Yeah, I'm good with this hand, actually. It's not the greatest. There's a certain card missing.
But it's polarized by cycler. Guy can keep it.
Okay. Let's play a Lancer.
I'm gonna go Golem.
Huh. I'll attack and I'll play a Lancer. I probably would trade here, but I don't know. Golem's one.
I'll go to the Joker. And I am going to attack here.
Okay, yeah, I'll trade, especially with what I got in my hand. Getting the full draw instead of just a loot is nice. Plus now my guy's basically unblockable. Skull.
I'm gonna go the 3-2.
But you get the loots now, so that's quite significant.
Is it? No, I get the terrible sacrifice at the end of combat.
Oh, you already had the loot.
Yeah, I just wanted to keep the 3-2 around.
Right.
Nobody cares about the third step of the ring. It's pointless.
Right, yeah. Okay, you have a Golem Smite in hand, huh?
Oh, no, I do not. I have a forest in hand.
Okay. There we go.
What am I going to do here? I guess we start by attacking for free.
Yeah, like, there's nothing wrong with attacking here. Like, ain't no way I'm blocking with Urkenbrand.
Yeah, but I think I needed to try and make you block. We're going to discard the Reanimator spell because
Right.
I don't want to really play Lance more. And we're just going to claim because if I let you keep... there's a good chance I just die.
Right. You are completely correct. Okay, with the 4th level, then I need to kill this thing.
That's fine.
Let's attack. And let's play a Junidane Blade.
That is definitely not one I was playing.
Yeah, I've got it as a 1-of.
Anyways, let's see if you can pass the generous int test, which, in my experience, you can't really.
Okay, Quip. Theoden. Maybe Junidane Blade will actually help me win.
Yeah, I mean, you got a free turn clock. I have a free turn clock.
I don't know.
This food factors in somehow.
Yeah. That is 8 damage coming my way now, so...
And then we're gonna...
Golem's fight.
And I guess I should have held that.
For when I go to equip?
Or just to, like, block.
Okay, this is nice. Target creature getting...
Either way, it's not lethal this turn.
Right.
And I'm probably going to chump block the bigger one, so... Well, it would be lethal if... I don't know. I don't think it really matters too much what you put it on here.
Wait.
Also, you gain protection, so this is just lethal.
Yeah, wait.
Forgot about
it's
that.
Protection from what, though? I think it's from green.
Oh, it's from green. Yeah.
Okay, so you'll block Eowyn, and... Oh, I guess I have a loot. Okay.
And I need to sack this food first, because if I'm playing to win, the only way I win is if I have this creature. So I gotta do math here. 6 plus 4. Oh, I guess I do win.
Oh, never mind then. I forgot about the food.
Yeah, I will. I'm not really a math guy. I kind of feel bad for getting this win, but I'm also gonna get this win.
Oops. You know what? I could have also done it by equipping Blade to AON. I got greedy. Since that would have been 12 damage. So, you'd have had to chump block AON.
Yeah. You mean Theoden?
No,
or no,
no.
you said equip the blade.
Yeah. Unfortunately for me, I am not as good at playing when we're doing next week now as I am when I'm playing like the actual events. Not the greatest hand, but I can keep it.
Oh, this hand's fine.
I do need to get some draws though for this.
Back feet.
Not the lands I'm hoping for.
We're just gonna attack for 3. And then pass.
Oh my god. Stop it with the mountains.
Well, if you're color screwed, I think I should remove one of these.
This game shouldn't even be happening. Well, red-white is the stronger deck, I think we've seen, but I'm not the stronger player on next week now. I'm terrible at noticing everything going on.
Sure, let's tempt.
Oh my god, finally.
We're gonna claim the an attack and loot away this ring, so you might not block.
Nah, I block. I ain't taking 3.
Well, did you know I had a second golem? There's a third one in here too, somewhere.
Okay. Let's draw. That's a fine draw, but I think I leave it back so that I can have the blockers, because that way if you try to go for the 3 damage, then you kill the Rohirrim Lancer, or I guess you're going to kill the Errand Rider, but oh well.
Did I not get a loot trigger there?
Your guy's not.
It's not my ring bearer. Big whoopsie.
No free draw for you. Oh, I guess my guy's still legendary.
Yeah. So the question is, do I play this Ring Wraiths when I'm absolutely sure you have what's her name?
I mean, what are the odds? Like, it's a 1 in 40, right? So,
Guaranteed. 100%.
I mean, it is guaranteed, but, you know, it's still right to play it out.
Well, I
Especially
mean, because there's the point of I could have held for another turn because I have a land, so I could have sacked it to Golem next turn. But I
well,
didn't want to. I didn't want to take all the damage.
yeah, sure, but then you wouldn't have your 5/5 out since Golem's a sorcery speed sack.
I don't have my 5/5 out now.
That is true, I guess, but I'm just saying. Sacrificing Ring Race to Golem on the chance that I might have Eowyn, that doesn't seem great.
But we've established it's not a chance. You 100% had her. You need 5/7.
It is a creature with greatest power, so
Yeah. All right. Well, if you have the bolt, you have the bolt. And I also don't think I can go down to 2.
no.
It would be 5 because of the food, but still.
I got the bolt. So, Eowyn and Generous Scent will at least.
I have this spell card you hate.
No! Stupid Bombadil song doesn't even canonically make any sense, bruh. At least I got a 1/1 constantly, so. I'm protected from Generous Scent.
Pass, you know?
Yeah. Fantastic draw.
And it's good.
Now I have the greatest power. Super Devil Strike, go.
Yeah, we'll put an orc in front of it.
Yeah. Got him.
Back to you.
Okay.
I do think you're probably in a better spot right now. You have better top decks.
Yeah.
Because Rowley is just flat out lethal. So what happens if I say used a pump spell right now?
I think you'd be fine.
Okay. I ain't winning this game if this goes on longer anyway, so it's time to find out.
got my tokens though, so.
We're gonna use the one Its Fury we have to kill that guy.
But now it's 6 power.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna attack here.
Get your loots. I'm gonna chump block, of course. Oh no, I have to sacrifice my creature.
I also think we go ahead and claim.
No, that's bad for me. Okay, I guess this Aomer ain't getting anything fancy.
Still, it's a pretty quick block. That's why I was like, I can't leave the Theoden on board.
Being your single copy of Ents Fury is unfortunate.
Yeah, I feel like I need more of those.
Okay. Well, I'm out of tokens.
I've got another temp card. I could have sacrificed my golem and got tempted again, but doesn't do anything, so why bother? Man, if you had a rally here, well, you wouldn't have the mana for it, but dang.
Okay, you can double block if you so desire.
Do I?
I mean, not seems to be a losing.
Do I even desire to block?
So you don't take too much damage.
Yeah, I think I do.
And allow me to just top deck a rally and win.
I mean, still, if you top deck rally, you just win.
Yeah, I guess that's true, but maybe you can clear my board a bit before that happens.
I can't currently. 6 plus 9 plus 3, but I make you double block if you can't kill me this turn, so
this does a good job of helping me win.
yeah. And it's basically a scry one and draw one to find rally. Anything else, I think you have to throw it away.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, you might have a little bit of time because you could block with the rider and the token and stay alive.
Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, and a rally on top. Cool. Okay, good games there. That was fun.
Yeah.
Third game shouldn't have happened if I was playing correctly, but oh well. It gave our viewers more some good matchups and stuff. So cool.
And I have got a random mythic wild card. Not wild card, mythic card.
Yeah.
It's Witch King. Ooh.
A band card and Curiosity. Same with Andrew.
Alright, last game time.
We got
not me. I challenged the wrong person.
Who'd you challenge?
Augie. Alright, and we are finishing it up with a classic. Electrons, blue-red spells.
Yep. I'm going to bring in those improvised clubs for this matchup.
I'm going to bring in those counter spells if they're running them. I'm not sure.
Yeah, a couple of copies of Saruman's Trickery. It's not phenomenal, but for game one, I think it's
This is
acceptable.
totally fine.
I think you probably have game one.
I'm definitely favored game one. It's not a sure thing, but it's favored.
Yeah, I don't have my clubs yet, so Gandalf Sanction is just like game against me. Go, my Lancer, go.
I don't know if they're running rallies.
Let me check. Yes.
Then I think I'd take the one.
Actually, wait.
Tricked me. You lied
This
to
is
me.
pretty close to just my list, except a couple of rare differences, which makes sense.
You didn't even lie to me by whatever you said earlier, where you didn't just say, "Oh no." But no, not important. So we are going to smite that.
Okay, that's fine. I just need the loot. I had a bit too many lands in hand.
I'll play with you later. I gotta finish recording this video.
Who are you talking to?
The cat.
The cat. Oh.
Draw 2, create a soldier. Discard will be 5 mana draw for.
Yeah. Seems about right. Sure, whatever. You probably have a smite, but as I said, like, this matchup's unfavorable to me to begin with, so.
I did draw a smite.
Oh, you didn't even have it in hand before?
I drew it off the portal then.
Westfold Rider.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'm losing this one for sure.
Honestly, do I even try and do inscriptions this game, or do I just, like, dig? I don't know. I think I discard Birthday Escape.
Interesting. I would have looted the Birthday Escape. I guess if you had another land in hand, then. Card that is basically useless in this matchup. Go.
Hey, 2 of them kill Gandalf.
It's useless for me in this matchup, not useless for you.
No, I meant my Gandalf.
Oh, okay, that's true, but... Eesh. Yeah, I'm losing this game.
Okay, this is kind of sick. I'm very happy they're playing this card.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
I was gonna do sick fangs.
I had no chance of winning that matchup, so... And let's cut this. This ain't that great either. Yay. I think with the bans, blue-red, which I think was favored to begin with, is now even more favored in this matchup. I mean, yes, if I draw my improvised clubs, I'm doing well. The Fall of Kara Andros, though, that is spicy tech for sure.
It is, but I kind of wish I had a rare to sub it out for right now. Because it's definitely not that great in this match.
I don't know. You can pretty easily, like, use your smites to get a 2/2 out of the deal.
Yeah, but like you got Westfall Rider.
That is true, and I'm of course mainboarding that since you got Fiery Inscription. So Yeah, I cited out my Smite the Deathless and the Dunedain Blade. Brought in my third Westfold Rider and the improvised clubs, of course.
Okay, I don't really know what I'm doing here with this sideboarding, so this could be totally wrong. Fair warning before you see my deck.
You bring in the Cast-Stones of Fires, that's for sure.
Yeah, but like I was having trouble finding room for stuff, so I ended up taking out all the birthday escapes.
That I'm not agreeing with for sure.
Yeah, I don't even totally agree with it myself. It's just
Not a great hand, but if I draw well,
this is unkeepable. This is keepable.
Blue-red is also completely fine with mulliganing. It probably has the best mulligan game in the entire format, since it's got such good draw. I hate to just be running it out here, but I think I need to. Oof. And I didn't draw my land. That is not good for me.
That is very bad. Unless you have your cast into the fire.
No land again. Oh well.
So you want to you want to just call this one then?
No. Okay, yes. That's game. Okay.
Well, that was kind of an anticlimactic ending, but those happen.
Yeah, so let's see. First matchup I drew pretty poorly. I would think red-white is definitely favored over black-white. Like, when you played red-white, you basically just annihilated my black-white deck, so that was just bad draws on my part, so...
I don't know, because like my memory of our match, like it's the only one I played, so you might have more experience, but like you were kind of trying to out-aggro me, and I don't think that's like a game you can win. So I kind of tried to play more defensive and just wait you out of gas.
Well, I had no gas because my mulligans were bad, but no, I remember it being that I was pretty close to winning in one of our matchups, and then you, with 6 lands, you played Erkenbrand into Rally.
Yeah, I think there was at one point where I was like,
"You're quiet."
One point where I was like, do I blow up the enchantment this turn?
And then it's like, no, you have lethal.
Oh yeah, I can just kill it.
Why are you just going away from the microphone just naturally? Jayfish? Oh, Jayfish, you'll need to disconnect and reconnect. Okay. Let's just see. Hello.
Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me now?
Yes, okay. So it wasn't you going away from the headphones. Sorry for accusing you. Although you have been known to do that.
Whatever. We're trying to figure that out sometime, folks. So where did I get cut off at?
I don't know. I just mentioned that Erkenbrand Rally is how you just killed me out of nowhere. That like 16 damage out of nowhere.
Yeah, you just do like 16 damage out of nowhere. It's cool.
Yeah, so my out-aggroing you plan was working until that point. I mean, nobody expects 16 damage, right?
You cannot play around somebody just having 16 damage
Right.
in one turn.
But yeah, yeah. So I think red-white is definitely favored there, especially if you had better luck than I did there. Like, you also played well as well. Not to take away your win. I'm just saying for the viewers, like, what to expect in those matchups. This isn't justifying my loss. No, I lost fair and square. This is what can you
Yeah,
expect when you're
we were
playing.
talking about the format.
Yeah. So red white's definitely favored there, and it's favored in the black green matchup as well, as we saw. I would say red white is favored against black red as well. But I would say it is not favored against blue red. Now, it can definitely win against blue red. That is totally a possible thing, especially with a deck that, as we've mentioned, has some of the most explosive turns in the whole format. Like, blue red isn't going to win against 16 damage out of nowhere. That's not a thing you can bounce back from. However, blue red does have the best means of dealing with red white. That is totally for sure. And red white is basically required to get like its ideal draws in order to be able to have a chance against blue red, especially since you're losing game one. Because you've got like your some useless stuff, and like the Gandalf Sanction is totally online, and Gandalf Sanction is the best card in blue red. Okay, Gandalf Sanction and Fire Emancipation are both really good, but also red white does kind of have the best chance of beating blue red of any of the other decks, because of the fact it's got like Westfold Riders and is playing Improvised Clubs in the sideboard. So I think it's just a matter of blue red being the best deck in the format currently. And red white definitely has means to beat it still. But it's just slightly unfavored. I'm not sure if you would agree with that assessment, Jayfish.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with like the general. I kind of zoned out there. Sorry, but yeah, I think I'd agree to say at this point, blue red is the best, and it's gonna stay the best because you can't hit its pieces within the time we have left.
Actually, uncommons require only 2 winning weeks, so if it wins next week, it will be gone.
Oh, did it win a week already?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I won with it week 3. So, yeah. So, in fact, in all likelihood, one of the decks is going to be banned next week, either red-white or blue-red, because neither of them can really survive without their uncommons, right? Like, not having Theoden and Erkenbrand is going to be the death knell.
Yeah, that would hurt. That would probably kill either of them.
Yeah, I mean, like, you don't really have many other options when, like, Theoden, Erkenbrand, and Aylmer all banned. Like, yeah, you bring in Fearfire Foes, and then you bring in, like, Uncommon Aelwyn or something. Like, it's pretty weak. So, yeah, very, very much, next week will determine what deck will, get banned and stuff. Although, who knows, maybe a completely new deck ends up coming out and winning things. So, but yeah, any comments you want to make about red-white? Or any of the decks we've seen this week?
No, I don't have anything this week.
Okay. Well, there we go. That is next week now. I hope you all will have a good time, but the next video will not be for a while. It will be the Wilds of Eldraine set review, although we will have a little post in the Discord channel where we kind of give a retrospective of our thoughts on the format, cards we misjudged, the best archetypes. Although it will, for the best archetypes, we won't go into the full 8 like we usually do. We'll just get the top 4 for this season. But yeah, that's something to look forward to after this Saturday. But yeah, come join us for Curiosity. A whole bunch of fun. And yeah, until next time, let's do our outro. Next week now. Okay, see y'all later, folks, and thank you for watching this video. Bye.